Word.
Check 1 2. Yeah, we live again. Fullblast Radio. Right back at it. Monday after the championship. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Queen City in the building always. My brother, salute.
Salute,
You living, how you
Djaytiger.
living?
I'm doing well, doing well. How about you, my brother?
Man, doing good, doing good. Watch these games. Man, that Buffalo game was dope. The Packers game was dope. But damn, the GOAT came on top again, bro. I gotta
Again.
I gotta give it to him, man. I mean, people are gonna hate it. They hate Brady, and I remember hating him hard throughout the years as a Jets fan when he was killing us. Patriots winning the AFC East every damn year. Then I'm like, he leaves. I'm like, all right, this dude goes to another team the first year.
And
10
Super Bowl.
Super Bowls, brother. They're talking about he done passed Joe Montana already, bro. Because Joe Montana, when he went to the Chiefs, he brought them to the AFC Championship. But Brady just passed that. He in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man. When you think about it, man, if he wins this, that's 7 out of 10. That's a 70% Super Bowl winning rate. But the big thing is, man, he'll be doing it without Belichick, without any controversy of cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to argue against that legacy, man. But like, Mahomes gives me hope, man. This cat can win 2 in his first 3 years. You know, as athletic as he is, he can stay healthy. He might have a shot.
Yeah. Hey, look, the way the Chiefs did the Bills yesterday, like I said, I'm already rooting for the Chiefs to repeat. Like I said, I ain't
Yeah, me too.
That. You know, I'd say, you said if Patrick wasn't 100% or he wasn't gonna play, then I didn't know, but I still got them winning, man. Just because of this.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom Brady, shit, it's 10 Super Bowl. He got all the experience in the world.
Yeah.
But, the players was balling, man. I mean, Fournette, I never seen that dude run like that in a while. Like, he was pro form, like spinning. I mean, he was doing, bro, he looked like some all-pro running back out there.
After he dropped those passes, he probably was like, listen, man, that's not what I do. Just hand me the football.
Yeah. I'm going to run over people, man. Just hand it to me. Please don't throw it at me. Yeah.
Just hand me the football, man. That run, man, for that touchdown was dope, man. But, I kind of looked at the stats, Tiger, like, that game was weird, man. The stats were so identical, man, that it came down to a couple of plays. Like, Green Bay was 8 for 14 on third down. Tampa was 9 for 14 on third down. Like, Green Bay had 381 total yards. Tampa had 351 total yards. I mean, they both had the ball 11 times, and Tampa Bay had more turnovers. They had 3 turnovers.
I know.
To 2.
And they didn't get that one touchdown.
Yeah.
Turnovers, man.
Yeah. And it came down to, of course, the Hail Mary at the end of the half. So cancel Pettin, man. Mike Pettin, the Packers DC, cancel him for any kind of head coaching job he might be trying to get. You went single high safety, man, with 8 seconds left.
I was like, is this a repeat of the Raiders-Jets game? It was like
single high safety.
Bro, they were 4 seconds left. They're going for it. He's trying to throw it in the end zone. What are you doing? And that dude Miller, he do a 4-3.
Yeah. Yeah. Kevin King had a tough day, man. Shout out to my homeboy though, Jai Alexander from Charlotte on the other side. He had 2 picks. They was picking him. They was picking on Kevin King, man. That was a bad look, man. And then Aaron Jones had the fumble. You know, again, Devin White for the Bucks balled out. That linebacker, man. He just beat Johnny on the spot everywhere.
Yeah.
Picked up the fumble.
Yeah.
You know. And then, of course, the decision. What were your thoughts on the decision to kick the field goal down there, man?
Bro.
They had 3 timeouts in the 2-minute warning, and they went for the field goal.
Coaching lost that game, bro.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers did not lose that game. Yeah, I know Aaron could have ran it in.
Yeah, he could have ran that one in.
That fourth down, you're supposed to leave it in the hands of your quarterback again. Now, if he fails, then it's still the quarterback. I know everyone's saying, yo, he should have ran it. We were saying, yo, run, what are you doing? We know Aaron Rodgers ain't the run like he used to run. But he should have ran. But he still had another down.
Yeah.
It's not like it was 4th down and he didn't run and then he got sacked.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you, B-Dub. You're right on that. But here's what I was thinking about, too, from listening to the press conference. And Rodgers was pissed because it was a lack of communication between him and LaFleur, because he said he told Aaron to call what he wanted on 3rd down when he spoke to him in the helmet. But he didn't tell him, like, yo, it's going to be 4-down territory. So that's a different mindset in the quarterback on 3rd down, thinking that if I'm going to get another down, you know, I might not try to beat this cat to the pylon and catch a concussion if I got another down. You know?
If I know, we're going to be kicking a field goal,
I'm going to go
for a chance on 3rd down, then my mindset is different. Yeah. See, they ain't on the same page.
They ain't on the same. Like, you got to be lockstep with your quarterback on that, man. Anytime it's a game-winning situation and you talking about the mindset of we got 2 downs to get it versus 1, that changes everything on the play call.
You're right. Shoot, plays change, the offensive playbook. You looking at different things too, right? Like, what you going to do?
Yeah.
I mean, on 4th down, we going to fake the run and throw it a dart to the corner. You know what I mean? Like you said, everything changes. But like you said, man, miscommunication. And he's the first quarterback to lose 4 consecutive championships, man. To get this, like, yo, that's like damn near heartbreaking. Like the Bills losing 4 in a row.
It is. It is,
man. Like, I don't see the level. I mean, because maybe Super Bowl was higher, but man, that's right there.
2 more crazy stats, like Green Bay couldn't capitalize in the red zone. Going into that game, Djaytiger, they was 80% touchdown conversion rate in the red zone. That's unheard of. They were tops above everybody in the league. It was over Kansas City and everybody. Like 8 out of 10 times they get a touchdown in the red zone, and then they was kicking field goals, man. And like this team, man, like everybody's talking about, they need to break the team up. Like, they 26-6, Tiger, in 2 years. They lost 3 games last year, 3 games this year. That's
45-5, man. Touchdown and interception.
Crazy. Yes.
So is it Aaron's fault? I don't think so, man. And then they bring in that quarterback. To me, when they did that, that was like we about to get rid of you. So that changed the mindset too. And that's why I think Aaron came out like, man, you better tell that young one to sit down. I still got this.
Yeah.
And the same thing happened with him with Brett Favre.
Yep.
So you know he got that mindset. So it's like, I don't know, man. If I was him, I don't know. Would you leave?
So I thought about that, man. But like, the only option I think is better would be San Francisco. You know, he's from California. Everybody's saying if he left, it would be San Francisco or the Rams. Dude, when the Niners get healthy, dude, they're a quarterback away. They got all of the tools, man. If they get all of their deep Bosa and all of them
the Super Bowl
D linemen, Garoppolo's garbage, man. He's not the answer. And the running game that they got when they all healthy, man, with Aaron Rodgers, Debo Samuel, And them boys, that Brandon Ayuk cat,
Yeah.
yo, that would be destination one. He grew up a 49ers fan. The 49ers passed on him and took Alex Smith, which pissed him off in the first place. But you know, wifey a Packers fan. We had dinner last night, and I got a list. I got a little list together, man, of some moves they need to make. Number one, they got to upgrade wide receiver, man. They got to upgrade wide receiver, and they got to upgrade corner. So, like, I was looking at the list of free agent wide receivers, and I was like, you know, if he stays, Allen Robinson from the Bears, that's a good receiver. He's a number one on their team. He would be a definite upgrade over Lazard. I think MVS is probably good enough to stay. He's made enough plays to stay. But if they brought in, if they brought in Allen Robinson, he'd move to number 3 automatically. But yeah, Allen Robinson out there. Will Fuller from the Texans. Remember, he got suspended for the last 6 games for the steroids.
Yeah,
but he's a beast though. He's a beast though when he's healthy, man. He would be a good free agent pickup for them.
Oh yeah.
And then Chris Godwin is a free agent. If they win the Super Bowl, you know how that goes. Once they win that ring, they're looking for the best contract. They're looking for the best money.
Chris Godwin, man.
Chris Godwin would be dope.
Yo, is it safe to say that Brady makes good players better? Because I'm looking at these dudes playing, man, and I'm like, did I miss some games? Or are these dudes balling with this dude? Brady, Godwin. You know what I mean? I mean, they even have Antonio Brown. He wasn't even activated in the game.
Yeah.
You know,
they still did work.
Man.
Yeah. One of the things I think it's part of Tom Brady making them better, man. Like, he got in trouble over the pandemic working with him. Like, he's like, yo, we coming out here and get this rhythm, right? And then one of the things the receivers said last year, they were like, a lot of the interceptions Jameis Winston caught flack for, they were on us. Because I might have ran the wrong route, or I didn't get inside when I was supposed to get inside, you know. And Brady they're gonna work on it like, no. When we run this is where I'm looking for you to be, you know. Yeah. So I believe some of that is the issue. But I don't think Green Bay, man, needs to like break everything down. They just haven't been aggressive in the free agent market, man. It's some good free agents out there, man. Corners, Pat Peterson out there, Richard Sherman, Jalen Mills from the Eagles, like Troy Hill from the Rams. Like, dude, they could upgrade.
They could feel a lot of good and upgrade. Yeah, I hear you. But it's Aaron Rodgers, though, that's feeling it. You saw what he said at press conference. He was like, that wasn't my decision. Walk down and kick the field goal.
Yeah. You know, he made that clear.
Yeah.
He made that clear.
Mm-hmm. You saw the icy stare, right? When dude dropped that.
Yeah.
He was like, look at him.
I was like, here come. And then he went over there and cussed him out a little bit too, man. Like, that ball got tipped. You got to catch that ball. You get paid to catch footballs, man. Touch your hand, you got to catch the ball.
Yeah, man. I mean, man, I had the Packers going, man. I mean,
me too, man.
It was, we picked, Chiefs and Packers. Those games was good, man. They were good games. They weren't blowouts. It wasn't boring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That Chiefs-Buffalo game got personal. They were scrapping.
Straight chipping.
Yeah, it was real chippy, man. I was like, I don't know if it was. Do you put that on Buffalo being? Like new in that situation and not knowing how to handle certain things, because it was like you said, it was the whole game was chippy, and it was few of the same players too. So I think it was a lot of trash talking probably, and they just took it somewhere else.
Well, I think in situations like that, the Chiefs know what to say to push their buttons. They've been in those situations. You could tell, you know, a lot of stuff they were doing, and they were getting away with it. Like Chris Jones he should have been ejected, man. He just straight out clocked the O lineman, knocked my boy Feliciano, knocked him down. The ref wasn't looking up.
Yeah.
So they know them little tricks to the trade, man.
Yeah,
then
throw a punch, right?
You out.
Yeah.
You out. They're probably gonna find it, man. I can't believe they missed that, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I agree. I agree that I think it was a new situation in Buffalo. That's why I was kind of reluctant to pick them, man. I think they're gonna. Yeah. I think they're gonna make the bowl. They're gonna be around for a minute, man.
Oh yeah.
They can be around for a minute. We were talking about me and DeMario were talking about what they need. They need a pass rusher. Their offense is good, man. They need a pass rusher. They're pretty decent at corner and safety. Maybe an upgraded linebacker.
Okay.
To go with Edmonds, but I think they're a piece away. I just think teams you got to be aggressive in free agency. Look what Tampa did. It was aggressive in free agency.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what they were saying. They were already loaded before Brady got there.
Yeah.
And it worked. They, because they were saying, is it going to work? And so far, it worked.
Yeah.
What do you think about them shutting down? I was mad about even though I won some, but I was kind of mad about they shut down Diggs.
Diggs. Yeah.
Shut him down, man.
Yeah.
I thought he would have a decent game. Like, it really wasn't close. I mean, that final score was 38-24, but
yeah.
It wasn't like,
So what he gave you? He had 6 for 77, so that's about 13 points, right? If it's PPR, right?
The last I saw it was at almost 10. That was
okay.
So
okay.
I don't know if it went up from there because I didn't see it. After that, remember that big play he made? Then after that, he didn't get the ball. After that,
he did. I mean, I think that's a trademark of good defenses, though, man. They're gonna take away your best player, man, if possible. Yeah. Take away the best player. Yeah. I tell you another thing too, Buffalo. I mean, Josh Allen was the leading rusher. He had 88 yards rushing, man. Like, they gotta have some. They gotta have some kind of run, and most of that was that long 30-yard run. Like, they gotta have some kind of run game, man. Yeah. They gotta have some kind of run game.
So they top running back, obviously he was still working because they had Singletary in there.
Yeah. They was down to the third string. They had T.J. Yeldon in there. Zach Moss was hurt. Zach Moss was Singletary and Jock and Zach Moss, but they had T.J. Yeldon in there, so I think Singletary got hurt.
Yeah. Now about Moss, like when he's healthy, I mean, is he that dude still, even if he is healthy? I mean, or they still need a better running back? I think
he was a rookie this year, He was a late bloomer. He had a good senior year at Utah. I think he's a good 1-2 punch guy. Singletary is good, man. They just don't run the ball enough, man. Yeah. I mean, good running backs, they got to get in the rhythm, man. You got to get 18 to 20 carries to be in a real rhythm. Yeah. I don't know.
So you still got Chiefs winning?
Yeah, man. So if the Bucks win, man, I would have picked against them 3 times, Tiger. I started to pick them against the Saints. I remember telling you, I was like, yo, man, they're not going to beat them 3 times. And then, of course, I thought that bad man, Aaron Rodgers, was going to get it done. But now I got to go with the Chiefs, man. They the champs till I see otherwise.
Facts. And Mahomes, bro, I mean, Kelsey, Tyreek Hill, bro, that dude is like a video game when he catch that ball. You remember we was talking, I'm like, this dude is like, yo, they
70 yards.
They are just
70 yards.
Another level, man. Kelsey's just like,
they are
rugged football. Like, he want the contact. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
They just on some other level.
Tell me this, though, man. Is it just me, or is Patrick Mahomes the best not-need quarterback you ever seen, man?
Oh, my God. Yo, I was like, look how he walked, bro. He
He
walked
knocked me,
funny.
man. I'm like, well, one of my boys texted me that. He's like, yo, man, my boy Sean was like, yo, man, is this cat the most athletic knock knee dude you ever seen? I was like, yeah, him and Kenny Smith, like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's the,
They gotta be
it's the
related
only people
somewhere.
on this earth I can think of, man, that are that athletic, man,
Yeah,
and just straight knock knee, like smoke coming off his knees when he run, man.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, him knock me, and the way he run, man, he be
Yeah.
doing it. But he look funny when he be walking in the huddle. Like, yo, look at this dude, man.
He does, man. He does. He gets it done, though, man. And then, like, Andy Reid, again, the play calling, Tiger. Did you see the little underhand shovel pass? The Kelsey they ran? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
he's just, man, he draws up stuff. Him and Bieniemy, man. People that sleeping on Airbnb, man. Not to hire this dude. After sitting under Andy Reid, he was already a good coordinator. But after sitting under Andy Reid for 2 years, man, this dude, they go to the lab on you, man, down there.
Yeah.
They go to the lab. That other play, they called it Stampede Right. So they sent all the O-linemen one way and the tight end down block and slipped out. He was wide open. I mean, when you call a play Stampede Right, that's saying, I'm going to draw this up so good that the defense going to look like a stampede of cows going to the right. But it's going to be wide open on the left.
Wide open on the left.
That's like college, man, the way he be scheming stuff up, man. Cats be college open.
Yeah. So he should get a head coaching job, right? I
don't see how he can't.
The Texans probably messed that up because of their soap opera they got going on. Speaking of that, remember I mentioned about Deshaun Watson. Please.
The Jets.
Gangrene. Our new coach had an interview and he said, forget what you thought about the last 2 years with the Jets. Like, I said, I already did, because you were a million upgrade, compared to the clown we had. So we already thinking that. So we ain't thinking of
No
Super
doubt.
Bowl, but I'm just thinking, let's just be relevant. Let's not look
Yeah.
like a joke. That's what I want from my Knicks. The same thing.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
build. This ain't no, oh yeah, we going to the Super Bowl. No. It's real. I'm based in reality when it comes to my teams.
Yeah.
So,
That's facts. Yeah. But yeah, facts though. B-Dub, Brandon was saying Byron Leftwich doing his thing too. He is, man. He bridging that gap between Tom Brady being a check down quarterback and Bruce Arians being risky or no biscuit.
yeah.
Yeah, Byron Leftwich should be in the running for a job too.
Yeah, they were saying that, like how he Arians. Maybe one of the main reasons that maybe Winston had the 30 interceptions, 30 touchdown, because he wanted him to just chuck the ball. Brady's like, no, man, we gonna do this game plan this the right way.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, we gonna tell him no.
Yeah, you're not saying no.
Yeah.
Not saying no.
Contrary to what Stu's saying. Bro, I'm a Jets fan, and I can say he's not trash, bro. Come on.
You got to give him his props.
You sound like
man.
Max
He went
Kellerman right now.
Yeah, you got to give him his props. Man. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the biggest thing with this one is going to be it's the no cheating thing, man. Like, you can always come back with Brady fans on that, man.
Yeah.
And then,
so.
this one. Yeah, this one.
And this is the first time a Super Bowl was played in the home stadium. Wasn't we just talking about that?
We were a couple of shows ago.
Yeah. We said the closest was the Niners when they played in California. They hit me. When y'all mentioned, I said, oh, shoot, they're playing in Tampa. That's crazy. Those fans is fired up. They fired up, man.
Yeah. Wow.
It would have been even crazy if, we didn't have this COVID. It would be even crazy. Because I talked about with a few friends, because we knew it was gonna be in Tampa last year. We talked about driving down, and tailgate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm Ray in Georgia. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Tampa not far. Yeah, top of Florida not far at all.
That would have been dope.
Yeah.
The whole scene around Tampa would have been off the hook. You know what I mean? I'm sure they would still be having some type of events and stuff like that. But,
yeah, I've been to one Super Bowl. I went to the Colts Bears in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah. When my boy Devin Hester ran the opening kickoff back. Yeah, it was live. It was live. It was live. It was raining though, man. That was the only thing, man. You know how it go. In Miami, it'll rain hard for a second and stop.
Yeah. How was the weather?
It was a light rain throughout the game, man.
I mean, as far as cold or warm?
Oh no, it wasn't cold.
It
wasn't cold.
Yeah.
It was just raining. It's an awesome sight, man. All them flashes at the kickoff, man. That's
seeing the flashes? Yeah.
That's amazing.
Because it's almost dark by then, right? It's like dusk.
Yeah, it's dusk. Yeah.
So you see that flashing when they kick.
Yeah, 6:30. Yeah. Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, I got to do that one year, man. Go to a Super Bowl.
Oh, it's gonna come back to Atlanta. It's gonna be back in Atlanta. Yeah. All of those teams. No, they won't. All of those teams with the new stadiums, man, they gonna keep rotating between those new stadiums.
Yeah.
The Rams, Vegas. Of course, they'll come back to Dallas. They'll go back to Houston, Indy, and Atlanta. Those are all like the most, and Arizona.
Okay.
All of the ones with those retractable roofs where you can bring the grass in and out and stuff.
Oh yeah. Vegas will be crazy.
Vegas will be crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So 2 weeks, man. We get to see it, and just prepare for it. I got my pools filled up. My football
the squares.
So everybody's gonna win that money. So
yeah, that's gonna be hype. Every score, somebody gonna get hit off.
What? Shoot! I know some people with some good numbers too. I'm like,
yeah. But you never know, man. You have freaking safety. You have cat going for two.
Yeah.
You throw that algorithm off, miss extra points. Like all of that comes into play when you talking about squares, yo.
Change everything up.
Yeah.
Be 3 seconds left. They're gonna kick a field goal, and the person that don't want them to kick it, like and others, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Say they mess up on the hike, fumble the ball, and then the dude runs it in instead, and just ruin it for both of them.
Points jacked up. That's like Scott Van Pelt, that midnight show he has. He got a segment called Bad Beats.
Oh yeah.
And when people bet on games and they show like how at the last minute that money just flipped from one side to the other, man.
You know, it's fun when you with a bunch of people that play in a pool and you see how it unfolds on the corner. After the quarter, people be hot, people be happy. It's like crazy atmosphere when that shit be happening.
Yeah. That's facts. That's facts. But one thing to watch out for Kansas City, did you see they tackle, man, Luke Fisher looked like he might have ruptured his Achilles at the end. Andy Reid was hugging him at the end of the game, like it looked like an Achilles. Everybody know what Achilles look like because you ain't put no pressure on it.
Yeah.
And they're already down their left tackle, so now that'll be their right tackle, man. And JPP now was getting that pressure in.
With this club in.
Yeah.
He ain't tackling
you, man. Yeah.
I'm sure Andy Reid he'll definitely, he got some scheme, you know that.
Oh yeah, he gonna move some people around. But Fisher, that dude, man, it was already down Schwartz. Like, it's gonna be some drop off from your top right tackle and your top left tackle.
Yeah.
Like I was saying yesterday, I don't know what y'all think in the chat, man, but behind quarterback, I think the hardest positions in the game, man, is left tackle. Most people say left tackle because you got mostly right-handed quarterbacks.
Okay.
but tackle in general and corner, man. As physical as fast as these receivers are, man. I just think about lining up against Devontae Adams, man, and Tyreek Hill.
Run every play.
Yeah, and they get to go out. They run a fly route and they go out. They go get a sub and come out, and this new fresh cat come in, and you got to line up with him.
Bro, your stamina got to be on point. And that
Tampa
Bay, Brandon, that Tampa Bay defense, man.
Us look good.
They good.
Shout out to Cooks.
They've gotten better.
Yeah.
They got so much better. Salute, Cooks.
Salute to Cooks. What up? What up, twin?
So, I don't know if you got any basketball news. I really don't. I just wanted to know when the All-Star game is and where it's going to be this year.
Oh, I don't know. I hadn't even really looked at that yet. It's going to come sooner than we think because they're playing short amount of games.
Yeah.
I'm going to focus on some ball tonight. It's a good game on the night, man. Nets Heat. Now that all three are playing for the Nets, I've been watching them, man. They averaging 125 points a game, but they ain't playing no D, Tiger.
They lost twice to the Cavaliers.
No D.
Bro, who got the Cavaliers? Who's on the squad of the Cavaliers?
The young bull, man. You know about the young bull? Collins. His name Colin Sexton, man. He played point guard at Alabama. Yo, dude is nice, man. He just playing. Cleveland right now is just a no man's land. They never on TV unless you got the NBA package. They never gonna be on national TV.
Yeah.
Dude, I knew he was nice in college, Tiger. Alabama was playing, I want to say Kentucky. It was a weird game because a whole bunch of people fouled out and they were already short due to injuries. Avery Johnson was the coach for Alabama then. Dude, they played with 4 people and Colin Sexton went for like 39 or 40.
Wait,
and they won the game.
4 people?
You can play with less than 5. Dude, they played a little 4-man box zone. And whenever it got the rebound, they just pushed it. Yo, Colin Sexton is that dude. He gave Kyrie them. He gave them 42 that night?
Damn.
Yo. Yeah, people just don't know about him. Check him out. Colin Sexton, man. They call him the young bull.
Okay. All right.
Point guard.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Like, oh, shoot. The super team, you know what I mean? Like, they would, because like I said, they were wondering, when Harden got there and Kyrie finally, got his head back on, went back to the Nets, so how was it going to gel? And I think the first game, they balled out. They actually, Kyrie was, I think, passing more than taking the shot, I think. That's what they were saying, like, he was kind of throwing off, so he get Harden the shot or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I was like, okay, but then I heard, man, they lost twice. So the Cavs,
they got a lot of offense. They gave up mad defense in that trade, man. Jarrett, the center, and then your boy LeVert was a 2-way player, man. Karis LeVert played D and O, man. And then Spencer Dinwiddie hurt. He got a knee injury. He a walking bucket that can defend. Like, Kyrie ain't defending nobody. I never seen Kyrie ever brag about playing some defense, man.
Yeah. Word.
Yeah. Salute Cooks. Cooks know about Colin Sexton. Salute Cooks know about Colin Sexton. He's from Alabama. I knew Cooks would know.
Yeah.
Gizmo Snyder. Yeah. I wish he was on somebody's squad other than the Cavaliers too, man. He might be the best kept secret in the league, yo. He got mad skills.
Kyrie like this, trying to defend you. I told you the earth is flat. I told you the earth is flat.
You gonna fall.
3.
You gonna fall off the earth.
Yeah.
You gonna fall off the earth if you go to the corner, yo.
Oh man. Crazy.
I mean, I'm going to focus more on basketball now and college basketball, man. It's college basketball just been so crazy with all these cancellations and postponements, man.
Yeah.
And then like all of the blue bloods, man, are struggling. Duke is not ranked. Kentucky not ranked. Carolina not ranked. Like, dude, It's because a lot of these one and done freshmen they got, man, they didn't get a camp. They didn't get any of those preseason games, those tournaments over there in the Bahamas, you know, some scrub games. They jumped right into conference play.
Okay.
And if you look across college basketball, teams with upperclassmen, like Virginia in the ACC, they smacking people. Florida State, they smacking people. They're like her. Them little freshman point guard.
Yeah.
Like Carolina got 2 top 5 guards, man. They turning the ball over left and right, man, simply because, you know, they playing against more experienced players, man. He's jumping in them.
Yeah.
Jumping in them.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You know, I know we you know, really want to okay, yeah, they said that the All-Star game is gonna be in Indianapolis.
Word.
Vegas Fieldhouse.
Word. Word. Everything. The big dance is gonna be in Indianapolis. The tournament, college basketball tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I heard for the Super Bowl that their the teams can't show up until Friday before the Super Bowl instead of a week before because of the COVID.
Yeah.
Man, that's great. I mean,
that's kind of good though, man.
Week anyway, they just interview.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's kind of good, man. Keep them from getting in trouble, man.
Oh yeah,
you know?
Too. Yeah.
And get in trouble, man. You remember your boy Eugene Robinson for the Falcons when they played the Broncos? He got caught with a prostitute down there, like Super Bowl week. Got some crazy stories, man, going on down there.
How these dudes still paying for a good time? It's beyond me, bro.
Yeah. Facts, Stu, you right. Colin McGregor got knocked out. We saw that, man.
Yeah, he got knocked out by I put a meme up and he's sleeping in a bed. And I called it the internet. The nighttime, get your ass dizzy and knocked out so you can sleep next. So Nike will put that dude on his face.
Oh,
the internet, bro, they stay undefeated, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Laying in a bed, sleeping.
They do. That's a good one.
So Brandon's saying they canceled it and moved it to Indy in 2024. Looks like they may have an all-star event televised this year.
Where just televise and have all of those screens like they did in the bubble with the fans and stuff.
Yeah. I figured it really wasn't going to be no. I didn't think it was going to be any people there. Yeah. I'm with that though, man. Like we got to be responsible with this thing. We're gonna get through it, man. Yeah.
People think just because the calendar flip and people taking this vaccine that it's gonna go away, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yep. NBA All-Star in Indianapolis postponed to 2024. The 2021 NBA All-Star game is an exhibition game to be played that has been postponed due to obviously COVID. So, they said the NBA left the possibility open for some sort of All-Star exhibition.
Yeah, I mean, they would have to do it that way, man. Just like there ain't no Pro Bowl, man. I don't know what they're doing for the Pro Bowl. I saw some commercials and something about Pro Bowl celebration. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
We know who made the Pro Bowl. Give them their checks.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie. I haven't watched the Pro Bowl and I don't know anyway, bro. So I don't even care. You know what I mean? Like,
nah. I'm a football junkie, Tiger. And the one time I was watching it, and the running back ran into the line, and they was just standing there chopping feet, waiting for the ref to blow the whistle. I was like, no, I can't watch this, man. I can't watch this.
Just playing around, right?
I get it, man. Don't nobody want to get hurt, but like,
yeah.
You give me this lineup with all these great players out here, man. I want to see some football.
Yeah.
He's just chopping feet. I was like, I can't watch that.
Yeah. Like I said, they cancel and whatever. I ain't watched that in How many years? I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Any breaking news or anything going on as far as HBCUs?
Yeah, man. So I got two lists. I want to share. They just put out a list for the top 10 HBCUs academically. I know we always talk sports, but I wanted to give a shout out to this list. They ranked the top 10 HBCUs based on net price, the cost of tuition being reasonable, and a 20-year return on your investment in terms of how valuable your degree is when you come out. And then it was also based on the ranking from the U.S. News and World Report. They audit all of the colleges across the nation. Okay. So they on the list, they highlighted which one were the top 10 HBCUs. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna start at 10, and this is really good for anybody listening to the chat too, man. That whether their kid is playing sports or not, if they're interested in sending them to a HBCU, I'm not saying they got to go to these 10, but these are the 10 best based on price, return on investment on your degree, and recognition by a legitimate, news division. So Hampton, Virginia comes in at number 10. Okay. On the list. Hampton is catching a lot of flack, man, because they left the MEAC to go to a Big South. They actually play in a predominantly white conference now. And that caused a lot of controversy, but they're still an HBCU. Don't get it twisted. I think that's a pretty good route, too, to start trying to recruit players to come to play in a conference, that's going to play some predominantly white schools and institutions. So they at 10. AI, man, matter of fact, is a big fan of Hampton. I remember one time Winston played Hampton, and that was when my boy Derek was going to Hampton. We went up to the football game, and AI came to the game with his entourage. Oh, man. Rolled up in about 30 deep.
He big Hampton fan.
Yeah, he's a Hampton fan because he's from up there. Yeah, so number 9 is Morgan State. Okay. Up in Baltimore. Mm-hmm. They doing their thing, coming in at number 9. Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, coming in at number 8. So, Common went to Southern for a couple of semesters. Okay. And then number 7 is WSSU. SSU was on the list. The Rams checked in at number 7. I can attest to return on your investment. Your degree matters coming out of there. It's respected. 6 is Howard University up in Washington, D.C. Of course, they just won the chess championship. We talked about that last week.
Yeah, man. Salute to them. Word up.
Yeah. Bowie State is 5 in Maryland. Bowie State. A lot of people don't know about Bowie State. It's in Maryland, outside of Baltimore. Okay. Number 4 is Tennessee State. Tennessee State was number 4 in Nashville, Tennessee. When we get to my list, one thing you're going to notice, too, a lot of the top NBA players went to a lot of these schools that are on this list. So it's academics and sports, for anybody considering these schools. Yeah. 3 is FAMU in Tallahassee. They're known more. Now, that sports, really what's funny, man, is they're like Little Miami because their colors are orange and green, too. And Miami used to play them every year. So you have a lot of cats from Miami down there that, may not have the grades or might not be able to get drafted by Miami. They'll go to FAMU. Oh. But they're known more for their band, man, called the Marching 100. Tiger. Dope. They band, man, too. When we did the Battle of the Bands, they had 7 buses for their band, dude. They had like 500, 600 people in the band at one point. The Marching 100, man. Insane. Yeah, Beyonce performed with them at Coachella. The Marching 100. Wow. Number 2, best kept secret, man, Prairie View A&M in Prairie View, Texas. Now, one of your favorite DJs went there. Do you know You know which one of your favorite DJs went to Prairie View for a while? He's one of your favorite producers and DJs.
Oh, producer and DJ.
Produce and DJ.
Pete Rock.
Nah, close. Primo.
Say word.
Primo went to Prairie View, man.
Oh,
I got a cat I grew up with, man, that went to Prairie View, and he used to bring these mixtapes home for Christmas. And he used to say, yo, it's this dude, this DJ Premier dude, man. And he used to give us these tapes, and they were dope, man. Then as I started studying Gangstar, he used to always wear the Prairie View shirts when they wore the African American college sweatshirts.
Okay.
But yeah, he went there. He went there for a minute.
That is dope.
Yeah. Dope. So checking in at number one, I gotta give them their props, man. It's our arch nemesis. I would have went there if half of my homeboys wouldn't have went there. But if I went there, I would have flunked out because all my homeboys went there. A&T, the Aggies, man. North Carolina A&T came in at number one. Major engineering school, man. I got a lot of cats, man, that's got engineering degrees from A&T doing their thing, man. So shout out to them on that. But that's a list, man. You know, if you know anybody that's seriously considering sending their kid to a HBCU, those are the top 10.
Nice. Now I have a question. Is there any reason why Morehouse wasn't on that list?
So they were on there. I just did the top 10.
Okay.
So coming in, you had from 10 to 20, Morehead, Spelman.
Okay.
I started to do a write down the honorable mention, but it was, if you look up the list, it's more than 10 on there. I just did the top 10.
Top 10. Okay.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Spelman and Morehouse on there. North Carolina Central is on there.
Okay.
Norfolk State was on there. I mean, pretty much all of the major ones. Just a couple most people are not familiar with were on there. Talladega College was on there. Cooks might know about them. They in Alabama too. Talladega College was on there.
Okay.
Tennessee State was on there. But yeah, man. I mean, it's good schools out there, man. They offer great academics and great sports as well.
That's dope. There was a I saw the other day. I think it was last week. There was a controversy about it was a woman that got hired. She got extensive. Her history is legit in what she do. And one of the HBCUs hired her as it wasn't admissions. It was something to do with either art or something. But it was like a major role in the school, and she happens to be Asian. She was African American. So there was like this controversy that they were saying, they were like, it was no disrespect to her because she's knowledgeable. She's but they know that there had to be some African Americans that just as knowledgeable, But then someone else played devil's advocate, and he said, well, is it right if they would have hired someone that had less knowledge than her, but because they were black, that's why they hired them? There's that thing too. So, they caught some flack behind that. Do you have an issue with what they did, or can you see the other point that other person made about that?
So I think you got to think about how HBCUs were founded. It was founded out of necessity for African Americans to have a quality education, and have access to the same resources that everybody else had. So when it was founded that way, of course, it was going to be started with black professors, black chancellors, black presidents, and things of that nature. But I think as we get more and more diverse as a country, you want to preserve that heritage within the administration, but you also want to make sure you maintain quality.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know? So I can tell you from what I know about Winston changing, you're starting to see more and more non-African American students come in on minority scholarships. So like CIAA tournament one year we were working, Winston State had 2 white cheerleaders. I know you never, ever seen that. Hey, but they could move. They could move, and they were grooving like. So it's changing a little bit. I think we're well established enough as HBCUs. If we hire somebody that is not of African American descent, if they're highly qualified, I think that's a plus.
No doubt.
I think that's a plus.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be, highly qualified. But they have to understand the culture.
Yeah.
They have to understand the culture, and they still have to maintain that small family environment that's special about an HBCU.
Yeah.
Where you may actually have a relationship with your professor. That's not happening at these big schools. It's just not happening.
Well, see and I get that, and I agree. But you have people that will say, a lot of these other, whether it's schools or businesses, whenever it was a black person that was qualified, where did the job usually would be going 9 times out of 10?
Mm-hmm.
Someone who wasn't black.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
they schools, they do it to us all the time. So now
True.
that we got our own, why are we hiring when they wouldn't hire us?
True.
What I mean? And
that's true.
I can't argue with that. I'm not trying to, like I said, there's no disrespect to this person, because obviously, she wanted the job there, and she's not looking at, black people. She knows it's an HBCU, but her mind state is, I'm there to help.
Yeah.
People. You know what I mean? So it's nothing against her. It's just that, the biggest problem is racism. Let's just put it out there. If it wasn't none of that shit from the beginning, we wouldn't have these conversations, because they wouldn't exist. Everyone would get hired by everyone based on their merit.
True.
Not hiring them just to fill a quota, or not hiring them because they're racist. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It really is. So
I see both sides, man. I see both sides. I think it's important, for us to maintain that heritage in leadership. I think it's important. That kind of reminds me of when Virginia Union was winning all those national championships, when they had Oakley and English and even Ben Wallace. Like, they had a white coach, man. Dave Roberts, man. They call him the Great White Hope. Yeah. It was a lot of flack behind, why does the best CIAA basketball coach have to be white in the black conference? Like, and he was mollywhopping everybody. But he had some of the best players, but he also developed some of the best players. Yeah. So I remember that argument back then, man. They used to try to throw batteries at Dave Roberts, man.
Damn. Just because he was white.
Yeah, that's been an age-old argument, man. That's been an age-old argument. But I kind of see both sides. It is?
I think it's the I mean to cut you off. I think it's the view. It's the how some people see the white coach telling these black people what to do. He's in charge of the black people below. You know what I mean? It's a it's a mentality, and unfortunately,
it is.
It's due to the racist shit in this country. You know what I mean? Because that's what they no doubt from the jump. So
no doubt
that's where that comes from. So
Yep.
I get that.
Yep.
But
Yep.
a lot of people can look past that and know that he ain't racist. These players love this dude. You know what I mean? These
Exactly.
don't have a father. They love him like this their own father. Like you said, he didn't just coach them. He probably went to their house for dinner. They hung out. They met their parents. You know what I mean? There's levels to, like you told me about your students that you used to have, man. Like, you talking about like an emotional bond, man. Like, some people, they can't look past that, too. They got to realize there's another level to that.
Yeah.
And you got to look past
That's facts.
color.
That's facts. That's facts. But, you know, when they interviewed Oakley, he talked about how he loved Dave Robbins, man. And that's Charles Oakley. If there was anything racist going on, he gonna call it. He gonna call it out.
Yeah, he choked him out right on the court. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, that's just the challenges we face, man. It really is. It really is. But it shook me up, man. If you go back to HBCUs, you see a lot of students, man, that are non-African American, man. On now that they expanded the baseball, and you know, as they try to make the jump to D1, they're adding other sports. You have to add female sports and male sports. So they got bowling teams now. Baseball, like
bowling. I'll tell you that right now. I'm nice at bowling.
Oh, okay.
Beat up the bowl. Put some money. That's all I got.
So when we get out quarantine, we had to get together. Full-blast bowling night.
Word. Let's do it. I'm with it.
You got your own ball and everything, and the bag and everything.
Wrist. Yo, shout out to my pops. Yo, I used to hate my father. Joined a bowling league when I was young, and you know, weekends is for us. We go to school all week. This is before, you know, we were working, whatever. And weekends is us. Man, he made me get up Sunday morning to go to the bowling league, you know, at 9:30 a.m. Man, I was so mad at him. Like, Dad, why I gotta get up? Come on, we gonna bowl. 5 years straight, man.
Yeah.
And we made number one that last year. That trophy and everything. Ever since then, I've been nice at bowling. He was like,
that's what's up.
I told you, I got you up and got you motivated. So I don't know him. I didn't want to do it, but you made me do it. So now, bro, I used to bowl in the league. Man, I almost bowled a 300.
Yeah.
My highest score was like I think it was a 276 or something like that.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So
that's what's up. You know how?
They say I got an
you left-handed. Yeah. So you got to spin on that joint.
Yeah, it hit that.
Go towards the gutter.
Yep. Yeah. So
I bowl a little bit, man. Our kids used to go bowling with my students, man, as a little reward when I was teaching. I was teaching special ed like that. But we had to get together and do that, man.
Definitely, man. Definitely. I love it.
So in the chat, we had a question. Old Head was asking, who's the coach who went to Texas? You talking about Texas Longhorns, I would assume, right? That's Steve Sarkisian. He was the offensive coordinator at Alabama this year. It was dialing up all them plays in the championship to get Devontae Smith wide open. Interesting story on him. You know, Reno had it in there too, also about, you know, why the coaches and always white and the owners always white. We know that's a good old boy network. That's a good old boy network that we trying to penetrate. Now, I think about Sark. I'll come back to what Reno was saying, but Sark, interesting story. How we always talk about how they get second chances. He was the head coach at USC, the Trojans, and went on a drunk tirade. Dude had an alcohol problem. Like, he was out in public with USC gear on, drunk, to the point where, you know, the police, you know, he got locked up and all of that. So they fired him. He took a year or two off. He was at University of Washington, OC. Then he goes to Alabama, OC, and now he's the head coach at the University of Texas. Like, that's how they do.
Wow. Yeah.
That's how they do. But Reno, one of the things that's happening now, man, that we can penetrate this good old boy network, man, with ownership, GMs, and coaches, is players. Deshaun Watson is starting it. because it's different.
Old head talking shit about when someone says they can bowl.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, probably can bowl.
come on with it, bro. I'm in Georgia. Let's do it. Shout out to those dudes, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, Deshaun Watson, like the first one to speak out. Like after you get your bread and you're a franchise quarterback, you can say it. You can say, why are we not looking at this coach based on merit? Why are we not looking at this GM? You know, I think that's the first step, man, because the owner, they're not going to blackball their starting quarterback. They're not going to bite their hand and feed them, you know. And I think after what they saw happen in Houston and how their team is about to go downhill, that might be a step in the right direction where owners are like, okay, I might have to listen to this cat.
Like, Mike, you better. Like,
yeah, but in their mind, they still like, nah, do I have to? It's just a good old boy system, man. You know that. It's deeply rooted.
And it's like, you know what? I question that too, because it's like, would ownership question Brady? Would they question Aaron Rodgers? Would they question Drew Brees?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, I don't know. So why would they think they question, Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson? You know what I mean? And I hate to bring back to that, but it's like, look what the owner of the Texans said about, we don't want them the running the asylum. You know what I mean? It's running the asylum. Yeah.
I mean, but that's the McNair family. You got to do the history on that. The McNair family is of oil and Southern money, man. So that mentality hadn't gone anywhere.
Yeah.
A lot of the ownership groups, man, get passed down from family to family to family, man. That money not leaving that family.
Yeah.
But Reno had asked about he said he don't follow sports, but he was like, he heard it was like 99% all white quarterback. That's changing, Reno. The game has changed to the point where like it's more and more African American quarterbacks because you got to be able to be mobile, man. Like the last of the breed that you see that are not mobile is Tom Brady and Breeze.
Yeah.
The rest of them coming up can move, man. Josh Allen can move. You got to be able to move off that spot now.
Look at the Chargers.
Yeah, Herbert, he can move.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to be able to move, man. So that's changing, but I do see quarterback becoming more and more African American. Listen, until the NFL players take control, Tiger, of the collective bargain agreement. We talked about this, man. They had an opportunity, man. You can ask for all of this stuff, man. Guarantees of serious opportunities for GMs and black coaches. Healthcare, guaranteed money. Like, they didn't get none of that, man. None of that. But they can smoke weed. Like, as long as they selling for that, man, you're going to have these problems like that.
Yeah. Yup. Just give them that and they'll be all right. Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Another note with football, man, I was going to say Peyton Manning retired. I'm thinking of the Colts. Your boy Phillip Rivers.
Yeah. On the way out. Retiring. Like.
Yeah, man. I'm like, damn, he went to a new team. It seemed like he did better than he was with the Chargers. They never got over that hump to make it in there.
Yeah.
I think when they did, was it the year? I remember when we went on the run with Jets and we beat them. That's when they had LaDainian Tomlinson. And after that game, I remember LaDainian Tomlinson was like, yo, I ain't never met a defense like that because we shut his ass down. We shut him. I think that's when we went to there and then we went to the Colts. That was the year that Peyton sat out and we had to beat the Colts to get in the Super Bowl and get into the playoffs. And then we went on that run. Everyone's like, oh, what's with Peyton Manning sitting? I was like, well, whatever. We got here. So, and we beat two legitimate quarterbacks to get to the AFC Championship. But
Facts.
That's the last time I remember Phil Rivers being in the playoffs. I don't think they never got close to where they got in the playoffs.
Yeah. That one year they made the playoffs as a wild card, and he played with a torn ACL. I don't know if that's the same year you talking about, but he had that big brace on, and they was like, he's gonna play on the torn ACL. He was just sitting in the pocket, side on, but they lost. You know, I mean, him, Matt Ryan is on the way out. Can't move, man. You can't move, you out. Stafford, they geared to trade Stafford. Detroit geared to move Stafford.
I know.
That came out today. But if you can't move, man, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Had him on ESPN showing like he's the top quarterback with like 30 fourth quarter comeback plays. Like they were showing.
Mm-hmm.
Like he got smashed on a play and it was like 4 seconds left. He was like, nah, put me in. Because I think they got a penalty and it was no time left. And it brought him down to like the 4-yard line. And he was like, nah, put me in. I could throw it. And he put him in there and he threw that ball, got the touchdown. I just think they never built well around him, man. I think he can move.
They did.
I think I mean not he no elite mover, but he can move better than Brady
enough.
and those other dudes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just think that they didn't build correctly around him. Like all these years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Where would you see him going? Like where would he be a nice fit? I don't know. Like
so I was looking at that too. They were saying between San Fran and Indy. San Fran is gonna get a new quarterback.
Yeah. And
Aaron Rodgers may not be available. I don't know if that's gonna jump off like that, man. But Trubisky is gonna be available. Watson, Trubisky, Cam, Jared Goff. It's gonna be musical chairs with them, man. It's gonna be musical chairs. They talking about moving Jared Goff.
Yeah.
The Rams and the Niners definitely want to upgrade a quarterback. I think those are two teams that are quarterback away.
If they get it, they're gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Because Yeah, and Cam, man, I'm sorry, man, but he might be done, man.
He might. He's gonna have to do the Carmelo role. He's gonna have to accept being the backup. Now, if you sign Andy Dalton for $3 million for a backup, Cam can sign for somebody backup now. He's got to be better than some of these backups out there. If he don't do nothing but run the read option, Tiger.
Yeah.
but he's gonna have to understand that I got to make an adjustment, and I may have to come off the bench. Now, his pride to be able to do that.
That's what I'm about to say. I don't know if it's either.
I don't know. Oh, my cousin KO on here. Shout out to my cousin KO from Winston-Salem State.
Oh,
Kevin
KO
Oliphant, no doubt.
Salute, KO.
No doubt. Systematic racism is everywhere, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. That's
no doubt, KO. Salute to my cuz, big cuz, shout out.
It was built from it. Everything was built from it. That's why it is all the owners of everything. That's why, you know what I mean? So,
fact.
And like you said, now that it's, they got that Walmart money where it's generational, they're not trying to share that.
Facts.
So.
Facts. Brandon say he's throwing bounce passes and skipping rocks. I think a lot of that was due to the injury, man. I think a lot of that was due to the injury, though, man.
Check out the meme.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Cam chilling with Bernie.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That's what's good. It's one thing to be able to move, but you got to be able to hit the wide receiver. You're right, Tail. I think that's one of the things we're seeing with a lot of the young quarterbacks in college, man, that are learning. You got to be able to throw the rock, man. That's Lamar Jackson's next step, man. You got to be accurate throwing the football, man. You got to. Kyler Murray, man, is accurate. Like that's one thing I think that shocked a lot of people is how well he can throw the football. You still have to be a thrower of the football, man. That's not going away.
If him and Djaytiger can step it up over there, man, they because that's a good one too. If he gets better,
Yeah.
It was sad to see Tua not to me, it's like Kyler Murray and Hurts. They passed him. You know,
Yeah.
tell just how,
Yeah.
Like
I
said,
think again.
Yeah, that
Go ahead.
issue, right?
Yeah, that hip injury.
Yeah.
That hip injury. Yeah. Because he was still, man, more of that one read and looking, if it wasn't there, just pulling it down, man, and going through his progressions. I don't think by any means you should give up on him yet. I just think once they get tape on you, man, you got to improve, man.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about 31 teams, man, watching tape of you from now until next season, man.
Yeah. Your game plan got to be different. You got to be one step ahead of them.
No doubt.
But, that's what separates them good from the elite, because you can have game tape on Patrick Mahomes all day. You had tape on him the last 2 years. Look what he's still doing.
No doubt. And that's because Bieniemy and Andy Reid sitting down with him saying, okay, we showed him this. I mean, every game in the red zone, they're showing you a play that's not on tape. It's not on tape.
Yeah.
And then he'll come back in the same formation and show you something that you saw on tape and run something different out of it.
Defense, what's going on?
Yeah. No doubt. Oh, Stu still in the chat. Stu, y'all interviewing Pep Hamilton for the OC in Pittsburgh.
Right.
Y'all better lock him up. Man. Don't let him out of the building. Tell him, dude is a brilliant mind, man. That Justin Herbert, that Andrew Luck, that was Pep Hamilton back there now. Don't sleep.
I call Andy Reid the evil genius.
Big Red. Big Red. Yeah.
I had a picture too. Where the hell did I do with it? Oh yeah, I had this. I was gonna throw this shit in.
Oh, Stu left. I'll hit him up next time.
Oh, he did leave? Oh, okay.
I think he might have left. Reno said he might have left. Yo, so when we get to I'm doing my top 10 NBA players from HBCUs. I got to do a wardrobe change right quick. So you let me know. When I'm ready for the list. I got a quick wardrobe change.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
I got a screen share showing the evil genius Andy Reid, world domination. He about to do it again in the Super Bowl. Shout out to the chat room. What's good? KO, salute. Brandon, salute. Reno, salute. Old head. Jeff Rocker, what up? Yeah, they about to repeat, man. Chiefs all day. Word up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I see. You see it? Rams.
This that Cleo Hill.
You see? Oh, I can't see because of your screensaver.
Oh, my bad. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it. All right, so
dope.
So this my Cleo Hill throwback, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna let y'all know a little something about Cleo Hill, but I'm gonna start on the list. So last week we did top 10 NFL players from HBCUs. We're gonna do top 10 NBA. Okay. There's a couple on here that's household names. It's gonna be a couple you haven't heard of, which is my intention. So remember, this is my list. In the chat, if you got some more people, hit me up in the chat. We can add them. I got an honorable mention. So starting number 10, we got Anthony Mason from Tennessee State. Tiger, you're going to like this list. There's some Knicks on this list.
Oh, good. Thank you. Knicks, baby. Knicks tape.
Anthony Mason, Tennessee State, played for the Knicks, Hornets, and the Heat. Mm-hmm. All-Star 2000, 2001. Average 16 and 10, 3 assists. Enough said, you know he was nasty.
Oh, I peace.
Yeah. Number 9, Avery Johnson. Avery Johnson from Southern University. Played for the Spurs. NBA championship with the Spurs and coached Alabama Crimson Tide. He coached the young bull, Colin Sexton, we was talking about, and coached the Mavericks and the Knicks. Took the Mavericks to the finals.
I don't know what y'all talking about. Man, I love it.
That Southern drawl, right?
Oh, man.
That Southern drawl.
Hell yeah. But it real dude, man. One of the realest dudes, too, man.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. All right. Number 8, I know you might never heard of. Zelmo Beatty. Let me tell you about Zelmo Beatty, yo. Went to Prairie View. He signed in the ABA before they merged. He was the first HBCU player to be a top 5 ABA draft pick for the St. Louis Hawks in 1962. Career average 17 and 11, 2-time All-Star. Wow. So Zelmo Beatty out of Prairie View, that might be something Primo might scratch something in there on. Coming in at number 7, Bob Dandridge, Norfolk State. Played for the Bullets and the Bucks, 2-time NBA champ, 4 All-Star games, made all defensive team. Bob Dandridge. That's when they was the Bullets, the Washington Bullets.
Bullets.
No doubt, no doubt. Then it became the murder capital.
The uniforms, but you know.
Yeah. Then it became the murder. It became the murder capital of the country. It was like, our mascot probably don't need to be the Bullets.
yeah. We have to change that. We just kept the style though, because I'm never feeling that Washington Wizards outfit.
Nah. The Bullets jerseys was dope.
Yeah. We should go back to that.
All right, number 6, Bob Love, out of Southern, played for the Bulls, averaged 21 and 8, 3-time All-Star, 3 times All-Defense. He was check this out. He was the first Bulls player to ever be named to the All-NBA team. When they do the top 5 NBA regardless of conference.
Yeah.
First Bulls player ever.
Dope.
Number 5, to Oak Tree, another Nick.
Come down
Charles.
If you want to.
Charles Oakley. Jen Union, Bulls and Knicks, led the league in rebounds twice. All-Star team, all-defensive team twice. Straight enforcer. No other way to put that, right? Right? Played for Dave Robbins, the Great White Hope, in VUU. Number 4, from the Winston-Salem State Rams, Earl the Pearl Monroe.
Yes, sir.
WSSU, highest player ever drafted out of HBCU. Number 2, Bullets and Knicks, averaged 24, 5, and 4 assists. Won Rookie of the Year in his first year. 2-time All-Star. NBA champ with the Knicks. Also won the National College Championship at Winston-Salem State in 1967 for Big House Games.
Big House Games.
What up, KO? Yeah. KO know about that. We used to holler at Big House on campus.
Dope.
Number 3, Ben Wallace out of VUU. Played for the Pistons. Only player on my list that was an undrafted rookie. Just let that sink in for a second, yo. Decent defensive player of the year 4 times, tied with only Mutombo. 4-time defensive player of the year, 4-time All-Star, all-defensive team, 6 times. 6 times. NBA champion 03. Dope players, man, come out of HBCU.
And smack the hell out of Ron Artest during the
He did.
He ain't want
none of that. None of that smoke at all. Number 2, dude, this dude's accomplishments are crazy, man. I don't know, a lot of people didn't like the Celtics back in the day, but Sam Jones, man, out of North Carolina Central, went to the Celtics. Dude, he got 10 rings. 10 rings, 1 less than Bill Russell. Dang. Only second to Bill Russell. He's a 5-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA. No other HBCU alum has won over 3 rings. So we got a 7-ring lead. Sam Jones, dog. Look him up. And then number one, I'm not hearing in the chat. I see. Oh yeah, Cooks. I feel you. Here my honorable mention, Rick Mahorn, man, going off the numbers. But number one is also a Nick, Willis Reed.
Oh yeah,
Willis Reed out of Grambling. Knicks, two-time NBA champ, Finals MVP, only HBCU alum to win the Finals MVP, NBA MVP, and All-Star Game MVP. And went into the Hall of Fame in '82. He's famously known for coming back in the game injured and dropping buckets in the Madison Square Garden.
Is he coming back? Yo, remember that? Yo, just watching that, bro. I saw that on ESPN. It's like, yeah, he coming back in the game. Legendary moments. That's like when what's the name hit the home run for the Dodgers. Remember?
Yeah, with the little gimp.
Yeah. One of those.
No doubt. So that's the top 10, man. So I got a shout out to current players. And this I think is about to change, man. I think we evolving to be able to increase this number. We got two current players from HBCUs in the league right now. Robert Covington used to play with the Sixers, but he's with Portland now.
Okay.
He's in the league. And Lindsey Hunter. Not Lindsey Hunter. Robert Covington, and then Quinn O'Neal is also in the league. Okay. So we got two current players from HBCUs that are in the league. But my honorable mention was Rick Mahorn from Hampton, another enforcer that played for the Pistons. Bro. You didn't want that smoke with them, with the bad boys.
I hated them dudes, bro.
Yeah, he put bad in the bad boys. Yeah. AJ English was nasty too at Virginia Union truck. I feel you. AJ English used to get buckets. My other honorable mention is Lindsey Hunter from Jackson State. He played for the Pistons. Darrell Armstrong played at Fayetteville State. Vietnam. Shout out to Vietnam.
Oh shoot, Vietnam.
Yeah. He played for the Orlando Magic. And then my honorable mention that I'm honoring right now is Cleo Hill, number 14.
Okay.
From the Winston-Salem State Rams. Can't see it, can you?
Yeah, there you go.
Bam, you can see it now, right?
Yup.
Yo, man, let me tell you, go to the Undefeated. They got a story on Cleo Hill, man. He was blackballed in the NBA. He averaged 25 points a game at Winston and was drafted by the St. Louis Hawks. They had a racist organization. So Bill Russell pointed out one time when the Celtics played St. Louis Hawks, he was the only African American in the whole building.
What?
During the game.
Wow.
So the coach refused to play him, and he got blackballed, man, and got cut. He ended up have to play overseas and everything. So I bought this jersey, man. It's an authentic Cleo Hill Black College Classics jersey where the proceeds go, to his foundation and whatnot. But shout out Cleo Hill, man. You ever get a chance, look up some dudes like Oscar Robertson before Oscar Robertson. He was a 6'2" guard, was nasty, man. But they blackballed him out of the league, man.
So Bill Russell was the only black dude that was in the building and he played? So
yes.
The score must have been 40-10, right? He's the only black dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out Cleo Hill, man. He got blackballed. The Undefeated with Jamel Hill and all them used to do those articles. It's a really good article on it. They comparing what he went through is a lot similar to what Kaepernick went through, because he spoke out about why he wasn't getting to play and how they cut him and everything, and then no other team would pick him up, man. It was crazy.
Look at how it repeats, right?
And
that's what we're talking about, systematic.
Exactly.
That didn't even want black people. Why I think they had to started, all of that.
Exactly. KO, shout out Flip Murray, Shaw, no doubt. Flip Murray used to get buckets. back in the CIAA championship in Raleigh, he got busy, no doubt. No doubt. I mean, it's a lot of people, man, I could have put on here. I just wanted to make, a top 10, give you a couple of names you hadn't heard. But shout out to the HBCU players, yo. No doubt.
Def Rock asked, he said, why did they draft him if the team was racist?
Because he was legit. He was averaging 25 points a game, man. But then I think they had a coaching change and the coach wouldn't play him.
Oh, yeah. Then you said he started speaking out, so.
Exactly. Look it up on the Undefeated, man. It's a dope article, man.
No doubt.
By Cleo Hill.
Okay. That's what's up, man.
Word.
That's dope, man.
Word.
That's dope. I'm glad you brought that to light, man. We need to know about more stuff like that. Like you said, that stuff is like history repeats itself. You know what I mean? More things change, more things stay the same.
More they stay the same, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, man. This what time is it? Oh shoot, 3:00. Our show always goes by quick, man. Because
it does.
Sit back, just kicking it. You know what I mean?
It does. Great convo, yo.
Man. Appreciate you, man. You already know.
Yeah, man. No doubt. Appreciate you too, brother. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Yeah. KO, come back through, man. That's what's up, man.
Definitely.
That's what's up.
We I guess we'll do one next week. We what I'll do is since we got 2 more weeks before the Super Bowl, it won't really be that much football talk unless some big things happen. Maybe we'll hear about something, but we'll still do a show next week. We'll touch on maybe some more basketball stuff. I'll brush up on some more basketball news and everything, and
word.
And definitely, we want to always highlight the HBCUs every week too. So.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have another tidbit. I gotta figure out what I want to do. Also, I'm gonna probably put together something on since coming up on the midway point of the NBA. What the All-Star lineup should look like, East Coast, okay. East and West conferences and whatnot. Yeah. Rookie of the year. We'll talk Rookie of the year. Maybe we'll talk Coach of the Year at the midpoint. What we're looking at right now. I have something.
Definitely. All right. Word up, man. Thank y'all, man. Once again, Fullblast Fanatics, and we'll definitely see y'all next week. Don't forget, later on today, me, Reno, Stu, chopping it up. Comics and hip hop, talking about episode 3, WandaVision. Talk about that series, and I'm sure they got a lot more stuff. And you already know, Mixtape Monday going down tonight. Got a special mix. So,
no doubt.
Keep it here on Fullblast Radio. You know we do. Don't forget, get on Twitch. I'm telling y'all, Twitch is the way it is. We got the Fullblast emojis, neck brace, the logos, and everything. So we have fun over there on Twitch. So definitely follow me on Twitch, Fullblast Radio, and we make it happen. So,
no doubt. Sound quality is better. Picture quality is better. Yes. Got to make the Twitch, y'all. It's dope. Yeah.
And I'm actually streaming. Before I used to stream directly to YouTube and use the second program that's lesser quality on Twitch. That's when I didn't know trying to build Twitch up, but I've reversed it now. So it definitely is going to look a lot better on Twitch now that I'm streaming directly to there from my program, and use YouTube as a second tier, because Twitch is the move, especially for us DJs too. So
yes.
Come follow us, support us over there on Twitch, y'all. And we'll see y'all later on the comic show.
All right. Peace out.
Brother. I'll see you later on.
Peace. No doubt.